What's going on, everybody? Thanks for swinging through and joining me again for another beer review. Today I bring you a beer from Bell's Brewery in Michigan. Another beer from Bell's. I've reviewed a few of these. But this is their flagship beer. This is Bell's Amber Ale. Alright? Now, I reviewed this beer somewhat a while back. This was one of the first beers I ever reviewed. This was one of the earliest posts on my website, one of the earliest reviews I did. And, you know, my palate has grown. I've tried so many beers since. I wanted to reevaluate it, especially since the review on my website is not very in-depth at all. So I've been wanting to do this beer again, give it another shot. And I just kind of decided to pick it up today because I have a reason to drink Bell's. You see, I'm breaking in my new Bell's Brewery glass. Picked this up. Well, let me not say pick this up. It was kind of a five-finger snatch. They served me a beer in this glass the other day, and I couldn't help myself, so I said, honey, this is going in your purse. Everybody does it. Don't judge. But I couldn't help it. I want a Bell's glass. I do like their beers. Coincidentally, I went back to the same place where I got this glass a couple days later, and it turns out that they have Bell's i.p.a, which I reviewed a month or so ago, 2 months ago. Bell's Two-Hearted Ale, their IPA, they have that on tap. So that's really good on tap. I got to enjoy that a few days ago. And now I want to do a beer out of a new glass. What better beer than Bell's flagship ale, their Amber Ale. And let me punch this up real quick. Beer Advocate, as always. Bell's Amber Ale averages a B+ out of 550 reviews. This is from Bell's Brewery in Michigan, Kalamazoo, Michigan, if I'm not mistaken. It's categorized as an American Amber or a red ale at 5.5 ABV. Alright? Now, this is an unfiltered beer. And, you know, I had this so long ago and I only had it the one time. I really don't remember what this is like. But, take a look at the bottle there. Interesting logo. I don't know if those are like flamingos or what kind of weird, I don't even know if those are birds. I don't know what that is. Kind of cool. On the back it says, you hold in your hand the flagship of the Bell's family, Amber Ale, a unique copper ale crafted from mostly pale malts for a rich, sweet flavor unlike any other. Okay. So, and there's a lot of stuff on the six-pack. This is recycled. They use recycled paper. That's kind of cool. But there's a lot of stuff right here, but I'm not going to read through all that. And I don't know if I have one of these. Bell's logo, 3 little bells on the cap there. I might save one of these later. Not going to bother with that now. But let's get right to it. Smells malty. But yeah, it's their flagship beer. It's a beer I wanted to re-review, and you know, I have a glass to do it from, so why not? Let me get this one out of here. Especially since it's real cool because since they have their IPA on tap, I'm going to be drinking some more Bell's in the coming days and weeks. So why not? And oof, yeah, that's unfiltered, man. There is a whole lot of sediment floating in this beer. Wow. Wow. I'm actually I had a beer. I'm not going to get into it. Lakefront Brewery. If you ever seen it, they have a variety 8-pack. This was when I was staying at my friend's house there. I picked that up, tried all 8 beers, and their IPA is like, this and that IPA are the most unfiltered as far as like sediment just floating, like cloudy. Like, man, there's so many little particles in here. So yeah, it's very unfiltered, very cloudy, hazy beer. Kind of a golden colored, golden amber, orange amber color. Very nice though. I wouldn't call this red by any means though. And the smell is strongly of malt, caramel malt sweetness. But there is some citrus hop underneath that. I mean, it smells good. And I'm not a fan of really malty beers. You know, there has to be some hops to balance it out. And the smell tells you it's malty, but there's hops here. So, Bell's Brewery Inc. Inspired Brewing, that's their logo. Let's see if this is really inspired. Ooh. Yeah, that is balanced. You know, I bought these, I got home, I've only been home about half an hour. So I put these in the fridge for about 5-10 minutes. And they've been sitting here for about 5-10 minutes now. And it's warmed up a bit. And it's just about right. It's funny because usually up front you get one flavor and then another one comes in behind it. You get with this, you get the hops and the malt almost at the same time up front. Bit of carbonation, bit of prickle, and then sweetness and kind of an oily, resiny bitterness at the same time. It's very good. It's very balanced. Yeah. This will probably get a little maltier as it warms. The middle is malty, but it's not overdone. This is more along the lines of like a pale ale than maybe a red ale. You know, amber ale, red ale is kind of a real open category. This is not as malty as one may think. It is a malty beer, but there is a strong dose of oily, resinous, citrusy hop to really balance and blend things out. I like it. And I'm trying not to knock this down in like 3 big gulps because I'm thirsty. I really am. 3 hours at the range. The last hour I was almost directly in the sun. It's been a nice warm day after the cold snap we've had here in Florida. So I'm going to enjoy the hell out of these. I got some cleaning to do, if you know what I mean. But yeah, guys, I'll leave it at that. Bell's Amber Ale, their flagship beer. It's kind of a red ale, an amber ale, and it is good. It's very balanced. There are hops in there. You get a resiny, it's not super strong, but you get a resiny, oily, hop oil finish, and yet there's sweet caramel all the way through. I like it, and I understand why it's their flagship. This is a good brew. It's a good brew. It's very unfiltered though, so if you're scared to see stuff floating in your beer, it may not be for you. Other than that, I suggest you try it. I give this, you know what, I'd love to say it's a glass full because it really is a good beer, but there's nothing spectacular about it that really stands out and makes me go, holy crap, what a good beer. So I'll leave it at a strong glass, half full, pushing 3/4. It's really good, but it's not amazing. Don't expect your socks to end up in the next room because it's not that good. But it is sturdy. It is a good, enjoyable beer. And since the temperature's dropping, a little of that maltiness as it warms is going to do just about right. So there you have it, guys. Bell's Amber Ale, glass half full, good stuff. Thanks for joining me. And cheers. Yeah. Thirsty.